Radio Rahim here with Virgil Hunter on a victorious night at Mandalay Bay. The rematch, everyone was questioning whether or not this was going to be the 13th round or an entirely different fight. How did you assess it?
Well, you know, you're right. I heard a lot of people say the 13th round where we're going to pick up where we left off. And we did. I mean, in a different way, of course. We just wanted to get control of the fight and let him know that we were in charge. And then let everything else flow off of that. And I think we were successful in doing that.
Even though there was a knockdown early in the first fight, this fight seemed to be a lot rougher. Ward was engaging. They were exchanging. Was it part of the strategy for Ward to be able to absorb shots, obviously, that he could see coming, and deliver in kind?
Well, I think he avoided shots more than he absorbed shots. If you really look at that fight, Kovalev missed punch after punch after punch. Now, on the inside, we didn't allow him to get any leverage on things. So instead of him, boom, he never got that. He might have got that little chopping type of thing in when you see on the inside where he's just chopping. But he never got a strong punch to it. We neutralized that. And there's a way to do it, and we did it.
I saw the exact same thing, and I asked that question that way because in the first round, he ran over to the middle of the ring. It looked like he was baiting Kovalev in to be aggressive, and then he started to slip punches and work inside. Was this more a mental victory than it was physical?
Well, it was definitely mental the first few rounds because the whole plan was to make him realize that he's not in there with the same guy. And once if you can make him realize he isn't in there with the same guy by him missing and getting hit, then you're 3/4 of the way home. And that's what we did.
I saw training camp. I commented that Ward looked very focused. It looked like he had a strategy in mind that he was going to execute. You say that Kovalev wasn't facing the same guy, but is Ward the same guy now? How have these two fights, these experiences, do you think changed him as a fighter?
Well, I think he's coming back to what he was before the litigation and you know, the injuries. You know, it's just that we needed the fights and we needed the time. I mean, when we fought Kovalev the first time, that was our third fight. Ideally, you would like to have about 5, but we didn't have that opportunity. But that fight allowed us to get into the groove that you need. A good, tough fight. You get into the groove, and then, you know, then everything else begins to take care of itself. So the main thing was that he was healthy. You know, he's healthy, then you're going to see a different fight.
He was clearly healthy, but even more than that, he seemed comfortable, more comfortable at 75 now. Did you just come up to make this title acquisition and now defense, or is 75 Andre Ward's new weight? Do you campaign here and look to own this division?
Well, we definitely stay here. There's no sense in going back down now because, you know, you take a lot of weight off and things like that, and there's just no sense in going back down. He's 33 years old, walks around at 190 now, and it doesn't make sense to take off 23 pounds, I believe. So, no, he's able to eat well, train well, and he's happy. And he has the height for light heavyweight, and he definitely has the physical strength. You know, his physical strength is enormous, so we stay right there.
Radio Rahim with Virgil Hunter. Great night, wonderful victory, excellent job.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to talk to you, sir.